of the Speedway Motors IMCA Super Nationals, fueled by Casey's. Ryan, what a great day it is, and we are just about ready to get things kicked off.
It's the Super Nationals. I mean, everybody wants to win the Super Nationals. It doesn't really matter what class you're in. You know, that's the one everybody wants to win. It's endless race cars and haulers. I mean, there's just an unreal amount, and you wouldn't realize that unless you actually see it in person. There's like super late model guys that show up all the way, you know, to a weekly guy that races once, twice a week or whatever, but they're all really good drivers, and the caliber of racing is just incredible. It's pretty cool. Kind of the people that do come here, there's a lot of wins there.
It's huge. You know, we've been here racing now for 5-6 years. I actually won the Sport Mod in 21, and it's just something we always want to come to. It's tough. I mean, you got to have a lot of luck. You could be the fastest guy here. If you don't have no luck, it don't matter. I mean, you never know what can happen. I mean, you can start in the back of that feature and find yourself in the front because carnage, or you just never know. Coming in tonight, we got to kind of give and take, kind of see who we're with, because I have no idea where we're lined up yet, and kind of read the racetrack. I'll probably go up here and kind of see what it's doing to give me an idea what it's going to do when we're out there, you know, if we're in the first heat or the fourth heat.
You know, all day long racing, we just pay attention to the racetracks, you know, try to keep an eye on, you know, when they farm and all that. If it's got moisture, you know, obviously you got to free up a little bit. If it's slick, you got to get more stuck. You have to be in a position where, like, if you get slid, you have to be able to turn down. You know, you have to be able to put yourself in different areas of the racetrack that you can make something happen. You have to run well in your heat race to even have a shot at starting up front in the big dance. I mean, that's how tough it is. Well, you only get one heat race, so you better, you know, make it happen.
Welcome back, the boys of summer. It's late models here at the Super Nationals, and we are gravy race number 1.
39 late models signed in here at Super Nationals this year. We're going to run 4 8-lap heat races. Take the top 3 to the redraw for tonight's A main. Take the top 6 out of 2 Bs for a 24-car starting 50-lap Super Nationals main event for the IMCA Sunoco late models. In lap number 1, it is Banks, Kosiski, and Pasick. 1, 2, 3.
Kosiski and Pasick got together. That opens the door for the 22 around the outside of Austin Becerra. Austin Becerra up into the number 2 spot. Becerra now followed by Kosiski, Pasick, and here comes Shane DeMay. Becerra out of Carthage, Illinois, working there in the 22 to the number 2 spot. They'll race off at turn number 4. Becerra coming to the inside of the 12 of Banks. We've got a race for the lead.
Here comes Becerra. He'll try to run low off of turn number 2. Banks up to the middle groove. Does he have the drive down the back straightaway? No, the door is closed. I see a black flag in hand of our official starter down here.
The man under the black flag, not sure what for, but they'll race him on down into turn number 3 and 4. Nick Berklander grabbing for the white flag. Next time by, it'll be the checker. There's one to go. Becerra to the outside. Down the front straightaway. Banks with a narrow margin. 28 one-thousandths of a second, and here comes Becerra.
Becerra going to slide out off the top of turn number 2. He'll have to fall into single file formation with Banks, your race leader here. He'll cross him over into 3 and 4. Slide job, slider surgery, and it's going to pay off. Austin Becerra races to the heat race win. Banks and Kosiski will join him in the A main. That is the first late model Super Nationals qualifying run for Austin Becerra.
We started off a little slow. We fell back to 4th, and I was a little snug early. And once I got kind of figured out where I needed to be, I went up to the high side and made the pass to get to 2nd, and started running the leader down and started working underneath of him, actually, and he started to move down. So I was able to, honestly, I didn't know where I needed to be because he was moving around quite a bit, going where I wanted to go. So I just went to the top on the last lap, and he pushed up, so I just turned it across the racetrack and made a short slider and was able to clear him off the floor for the win. So it was pretty sweet. We'll be starting on the pole for the feature, and 50 laps, long race, so just got to kind of bide our time and keep the car underneath of us and do the best we can to try to hold them off.
At 50 laps, the late models may have the longest feature of any class, but there's another group of racers who turn considerably more laps during the week, the FPV drone pilots.
So I actually started out racing off-road, like trucks, that kind of thing. Sort of ran out of money to do that. I think any race fan knows that money is the most important resource for that. Racing drones turned into chasing races with drones, and now that's sort of what we do full time. It's cool. I mean, specifically the FPV and motorsports combination is really where, like, my heart lives. It feels like we sort of have the best vantage point on the track. Like, we sort of get to be part of the action, and being on the floor next to the car, like dirt on the lens, like shaking from the wake of the spoiler and all the ground effect. It's really fun and dynamic.
We have the headset. We're talking to the director who's calling the show. So we've got him in our ears the whole time. So we can hear the announcers and we know what's going on in the race, so we can find the battles and show what's going on. We probably fly over 5,000 laps over the course of the week. And this is our 3rd year in a row. The first year I was here, I actually set the lap record. I went 128 miles an hour average around the track in the lap. When you got the goggles on, it's like you're in the cockpit, so it's kind of a dream come true.
There's no shortage of big dreams at the Super Nationals. But for the 24 starters in the late model big dance, those dreams will only come true for one of them.
50 laps of IMCA Sunoco late model racing, getting ready to come to their Speedway. And let's take a look at your starting grid. On the pole from Carthage, Illinois, the 22 is Austin Becerra, and Austin's outside. From Silvis, Illinois, the 88 is Evan Miller. 50 laps the distance. Late model championship feature is underway here at the Super Nationals.
The 35th edition of the late model dance here at the IMCA Super Nationals. It is Austin Becerra will lead him off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Fellow front row starter Evan Miller gonna cross him over down into 3 and 4. Look out, maybe contact. Miller gets sideways. He'll cross the line in second behind Becerra for lap number 1. Still Becerra, Miller, Thornton, Denning, and Kosiski. That is your top 5. But Jerry, Austin Becerra on rails out there in that double deuce. Denning wasting little time. He'll drop the low side of Becerra. He'll race him for the lead for the first time tonight. You've got a new race leader, Travis Denning, in the 50-60. Cross flags greet the field this time by Jerry. We're halfway home. 25 laps down, 25 to go. Austin Becerra now back up to 0.8 of a second is his lead over Travis Denning.
Late model racing always comes down to one of those deals. And you just ride around till about the last 10. You find your rhythm. You figure out. You search. You hunt. You pack. Because you know if you go too soon, the guy that you got is going to get you back.
9 laps to go. Austin Becerra, Corey Dumper, Travis Denning, your top 3. Here we go off of 4, or off of 2.
Dumper got the lead with a big slider. We're going to watch him down into turn number 3 and 4. Now you know Dumper's going to protect the slider line. It'll be Corey Dumper, your race leader. Becerra, mechanical trouble, drives it off the top of turn number 1.
Is he going to be able to continue? Does not look like he will. He is stalled out. Down the back straightaway, we're on the top side is the 77 of Dumper. Here comes Thornton down low, trying to get a run to the inside here in the waning laps. Jerry, green flag goes high to the air, just 2 laps remaining. Ryan and Roth. Well, Roth now up to the 3rd spot. Here's a race for the lead, though. Thornton's got to run to the inside of that 77 of Dumper. Will he slide up over in turn number 4? Will he leave him room? Dumper's going to cross him over at the white flag. Jerry, just 1 lap to go.
Oh, across the nose goes all the 77 Dumper down the back straightaway. Come Dylan Thornton. Dylan gonna bring the dinosaur to the number 4.